I played it, I loved it, and I want to share it. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at Blacksmith Master. Being published by the same folks who published Manor Lords, by the way, Hooded Horse. Alright, well, I've already played this game a little bit, to be fair, during Steam's Next Fest, and I thought it'd be cool to showcase and share a little bit more with all of you in a more compact video. So welcome aboard, and good to see you all here. If you loved medieval games, tycoon games, crafting games, building games, even economic games, well, this combines all that into a really cool game known as Blacksmith Master. Now, this is part of Steam's Next Fest. It might still be available on Steam after that date, so make sure you check their Steam store page, add it to your wish list, that kind of stuff. Again, welcome back to the channel. Glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section from all you Raptorians. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks again for liking the video, subscribing, thanks for becoming members, and just supporting all sorts of cool and new games, and of course, this channel, which is going strong because of you. So thanks again for the support. Now, let's go ahead and start ourselves a new game in the demo version of Blacksmith Master. Let's go. Welcome. Alright, so since I've done this game a little bit before already, I know my way around, so we'll be speeding through some of the tutorials, so feel free to press that pause button at any time if you want to read what's on screen. Alright, we'll go ahead and press tab to get into our character manager. So this does allow us to walk around in like a third-person mode. And look at that! We got ourselves a cool little village that we can go and explore. Pretty neat. And then we've also got ourselves the management mode. If we hit tab again, it'll kind of let us start managing the store. But for now, it acts as if it's like a third-person solo game. But don't worry, we'll be able to hire employees. We'll be able to have a bunch of people assigned to many different tasks, including research. And then we'll be able to build a store, too. So we'll be doing mining, smelting, crafting, and selling all in the same store if we want to. So pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and open the map then and take our first job. This is what it looks like at the moment, by the way. So it looks like we'll be doing jobs for like a large town, like a little settlement over here, a smaller town, a port town, different mines and things like that might need different tools. So, and it also is likely that we could go to different places too. I hope we get other cities to explore. I mean, it's possible anyway. All right, the lumberjacks need 2 tomahawks in order to start cutting down some logs, and they'll teach us some carpentry if we do that. So, good thing to assist and help them out and get a little reward for it too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and craft those tomahawks then. So right now we're going to do some mini games in order to craft these. It's not too important to get the mini games right at the beginning. I mean, we got plenty of cash, but it is important that we know how to do it. So yeah, a little guitar hero here. If you're an expert at that, you'll know exactly what you're doing. That one's a little easier, but the anvil's a little tougher for me. It's kind of like those games at the arcade where you got to hit the button right as the thing passes over. Not always perfect, but you get a little extra bonus cash for doing it perfectly. All good. So now we're going to go over to the little water bath, and one of those bad boys is ready to go. So we're going to put that over at the wagon, and that's going to be shipped off to them as soon as we finish the second one. So same thing, we're going to do it all again. Oh, we haven't started the order for that one, so we'll need to order another one. Usually it asks you if you want to do the same one again, but in this case, I guess tutorial, no. Now, our employees will eventually be doing all of this for us automatically. Of course, they can get skilled up in all sorts of different things like crafting with metal, mining, maybe doing woodwork and carpentry. So pretty important to, I think, let the same person do the same job over and over again. I think they get skilled up that way, but we'll check that out a little bit later. We'll talk. All right, there's our second tomahawk. So the carpenters, or I guess the woodsmen, will be quite happy with all their work, as they now have new tools to do it. Now, we don't have to send anything off ourselves, like we just hit the button and they'll send a courier to go do it. So there you go. Either somebody will deliver it or someone will come pick it up. It's automatic. So once we're done, it's done. Okay, let's go back. Now that you have carpentry, you're missing only one tool to be able to craft wooden items, and that would be carpentry bench. All right, let's get to it then. Open tab to go to manager mode. We're going to go down to our blueprints and other things down here. They'll tell us what we can do with that in a little bit, but right now we're going to buy some new stuff, and then we're going to go for that carpentry bench. Now, it is very important how you lay out your shop too. We can actually build a much larger shop, all the way to about the size of this plot, and we can also rearrange things inside this little establishment too, so we can make it a lot more effective that way. Obviously ineffective to have it blocking the door, but whatever, let's do it. Okay, let's reorganize a few things here. We're going to make it so that way we can eventually hire maybe 2 blacksmiths. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this. It is free to do all this too, so don't worry about it too much. And we'll put our anvil maybe right there, and then we'll duplicate that when we can. We'll put another furnace here, another anvil, and then we can have 2 blacksmiths essentially working at the same time. Okay, well, we're going to need to be able to pull wood from this pile, then work the carpentry bench, and all finished products will go inside this little wooden chest when we have employees. Otherwise, we take it right away. So let's move a few things around. He'll be able to pull from there, whoever that person may be, when we get a chance to hire them. And then we can put this little bath next to that for now. This is just for us to do it solo. So all good for now. Great work. All right, well, thank you. All right, just remember to keep completing map requests. So now we need to earn some money. So let's do that. So we need to essentially please the king, and then we can unlock staff. But first, we need to prove ourselves by doing a few side jobs. So we'll take just a couple here. One of making 3 kitchen knives. And we can only do 1 job at a time, unfortunately. We can only accept 1 at a time. So, but that's okay. We can only do 1 job at a time. So we need to tell them, yep, that we want to make the kitchen knives. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing we've been doing with our tomahawks. And we'll get ready with the Guitar Hero minigame again. Not too bad, this one. Not too bad. Perfect. Hey, there we go. I finally got it. All right, back into the water bath. And out the door. That's 1. Oh, we immediately get paid for our jobs, too. Well, at least like a little bit of a bonus, which is nice. And it does say 1 of 3 here, so I hope we can do that. All right, cool. It does remember that so long as we're doing the same one in order. Now, some orders do require multiple things, so we might have to do, like, for example, 3 knives and a bludgeon made of wood, or like a wooden mace, that kind of thing. So oftentimes you can do some of these things manually if you want to, and then you can have your employees work on the stuff that you're not necessarily working on. And I don't know if there's a time limit on some of these earlier jobs, and or for it being a demo, there might not be a time limit, but hopefully in the future there'll be some more difficult jobs that we can do. Oh, okay, there's a pop-up for that, so we want a kitchen knife, yes. We're crafting a different item. I don't think so. That says a kitchen knife there, currently crafting. So it must have taken a second to select that. All right, cool. We're locked in. So, Guitar Hero again. Or instead of calling it Rocksmith, we'll call it Blacksmith, I guess. All done. And there we go. Nice that it tells you the steps down below in the lower left corner, too. Not often that you have to be doing this, but again, we will eventually be, you know, managing the store ourselves, or we can hire someone else to do it for us. All right, 1 more job to do. Let's do a job in town. Let's do 1 wooden scoop. That's easy. Easy, easy. So let's get that done. So now to do some woodworking. So let's go over to the, I guess, the little blacksmith menu there. Grab a piece of wood and start working. Now this works the same, but a little bit of a different mini game. We just have to hit the E wherever it goes over the green, and that's that. Easy. Perfect. Probably one of the easiest things that we can do. And that mission also is very easy. Cool. Now we can do something for the king. Let's do that then. The King's Castle sends an urgent request. Our loyal knights lack maces. Complete this request for us, and the loyal court will grant you a permit to hire workers for your workshop. There, then we can start hiring staff member. That's what we want. So 3 of those little, what they call mace, but I think are actually bludgeon. I'm not sure what the technical terms are for some of these. This is a wooden mace, but there's another thing here that they'll call a bludgeon. Yeah, look at that. Made of metal. So I don't know. I suppose anything's fine. We know what they mean. So now we just got to make 3 of these, so let's do it. And usually I try to play it pretty safe on this one. But again, we still have plenty of cash at $21.75, so pretty good. Alright, back to the cart. Now the day will end shortly, and we do have an option to sleep, which we don't necessarily have to. Oh, there we go. Oh, a little early. I got excited. You can't blame me. Beautiful. Alright, another one ready. And 1 more after this. So kind of tedious and long work to do for the first time you're getting started, but it really makes you appreciate the automation later on. It's like in any game, like for example Factorio, when you're starting to just mine coal and iron by hand, and then even when you start with a few machines, you're still doing some things by hand. But over a little bit of time, then you finally start getting that automation, and you move on to bigger and better things. All right, wooden maces are done. The king will be pleased. Excellent. And now we have our permit. You unlock the ability to hire staff. Very good. Good to hear. And we'll be hiring employees shortly in manager mode. Now go into the budget to hire, or rather get a place for our new hires to sit. So we got to build ourselves a little bench. And we'll probably put that in the back there. And we'll need 2 of these, I think. Now each of these benches can hold 3 employees. So all good. Okay, we're going to hire 2 blacksmiths from our menu at the bottom. We want one that's good with wood design as well. Yeah, we want that too. So metalworking here, carpentry, and design. Oh, they'll only let me hire 2. Alright, that's fine. Let's hire an assistant, though. This person will help us to carry things out to the, oh, look, bag size or walk speed. I think we want this person to, maybe... Let's go with bag size. They'll be able to carry more stuff at a time. Alright, cool. So now we can kind of totally ignore the whole do-it-yourself mode. We're ready to continue. We can do everything by telling everyone else what to do. So let's get to it. We're going to start by, I think we have to do 2 more requests here. So let's take another one. Now we're going to make 2 iron goblets for the Grand Library. So let's do it. Alright, so our troopers will get on it right away. And let's go ahead and immediately redesign our little layout of our shop. So this is not necessarily the shop part. This is kind of more the actual blacksmith, like, office. So let's get rid of this old wall here. We're knocking that out. And then we could also paint walls, too, for free, I'm pretty sure. We could go ahead and reorganize and redecorate, build windows, different walls and doors. So we'll get to that in a little bit once we finish our layout. So let's go to, well, actually, I do want to put down different floors. Let's go to that. Oh, we could do rugs, too. There's our floor. Let's go with some serious looking, there we go. Nice looking brick here. And then let's go with some darker floor. That looks nice. Okay, so we'll go with this. Now it's time to buy some equipment. So we'll buy yet another forge for the future. And we'll try to put them a little closer together to maximize space. Don't want to sell that. Now eventually we will run out of iron, and that's when the mining will come into play. We can put this over here. Buy another anvil. I think there's good. And like this. Perfect. And then we could leave a little bit of room there, I think. I think they'll be able to get around that, though. I believe that'll be alright. Okay, let's go ahead and put this over here. Gonna be switching some things around now that we got some extra breathing room. And it really is gonna look nice. So our workers will work on the left there. They'll come craft over here on the right, and then they'll go right over to that bench to, or the chest to put that in after they get off the bench, that is. So let's scoot that over a little bit. Okay, I think we're good for a little optimization. We'll decorate and add more stuff later, so let's see what they do. So there was a bit of a bottleneck before. 2 of these workers were going to try to work on things with just 1 furnace, but now we got both of them working. So cool. So we'll be able to make those metal goblets right away. So they're ready to go, and this guy will work on whatever. Character customization is not yet implemented and will be available in the full version. Great! So we'll be able to click on these people and maybe change their names, their appearance. You can name it after friends or your viewers if you're a streamer, whatever. Cool stuff, though. Cool stuff. Now, we can go into that mode again, and we can go ahead and... well, actually, this is our own person. So we might be able to do it with these workers, too, though. Maybe there'll be a way. Well, I do see a name here, so there might be something like that. But also, yeah, we can rename ourselves, which is important. Okay, well, it's the end of the day, and these guys won't work anymore until the next day, so yeah, we'll have to wait until they're able to do that. Now, we could probably go to the chest ourselves and, you know, transport it to the cart, but we'll just let them do it, because that's why we pay them. We're now the managers, so we're kind of making the big decisions as how workflow is going to work and stuff like that. So let's see if that extra bag pays off, right? We allow this lady to carry more than 1 thing, so let's see if we can see what she's carrying. It says 1 item, or maybe that means plus 1 item. I don't know, maybe she can level up to that. Regardless, that job's almost done, and we'll get everybody on to the second job in just a moment. So while we're waiting, we can go in and, you know, build like a nice little like break room for our workers. We can change the design of everything around us and make it look even prettier. I like the layout of the town, though. I really think it looks cool. All right, job should be done. Nice. All right, let's take another one. 2 axes this time, so get to it, team. Now, while we're waiting, we can hire more workers. Of course, workers will have a hiring fee, I believe, but more importantly, they have a wage. And then eventually we can unlock all these different items. So many different things to build. Pikes, things made of the Doom Mace. Hell yeah, brother. Silver shields and pirate shields. So we got different materials we can use, too. And then, of course, we can pre-make ingots. So we'll have a team mining, a team smelting, a team blacksmithing, a team working the shop, and then, of course, us managing everything as well. And we can, of course, participate on all those different levels, too, and go see the mines if we want to. All right, let's speed up time. We got a lot to do in a short time to do it. So both of those things should be ready. Now, this is annoying that I could only take one job at a time. So this job's basically done. We just need, you know, that cart to be filled up. So while these guys are sitting here, it's like downtime. But I guess they're on their break after doing a great job. So now we're going to unlock blueprints, which will allow us to unlock a lot of those things in the menu I showed you about. Different types of weapons and tools that we can make. So cool. All right. Let's get back at it. We're making some more stuff now. 5 tankards. 5 tankards. Wow. And we're down to 139 ingots, so it won't be too long until we're completely out of metal. But the transporter's already working. I guess it's okay when we got a bigger order. I don't know if the blacksmiths will be able to keep up with that. Oh yeah, they can. So every time she comes back in through the door, she should be able to lug it right out to the cart. Our logistics expert. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's number 4. Here comes number 5 into the chest and out to the cart. Beautiful work, team. And another job done. All right, now we can start learning about blueprints. So we'll have to hire somebody new and then have them working on blueprints all the time. The blueprints in this game kind of work like they do in something like maybe medieval or going medieval, where you basically have somebody working at a desk all the time. They're generating points, and then you can choose how to spend those points. So let's see what's here. We're now going to unlock the shop next, so that'll be our next goal. But let's go ahead and open the map and accept a request. Oh, let's do 7 tanker. Oh, let's do quick ones. We want just the completion verification. Oh, this is an easy one here. We'll do that one quick. We'll have people working on wood and metal now. And we could probably get some new hires in. So let's see anybody who's good with design. There we go, Elias there. Nice. And then we've got somebody good with metalworking. We'll hire Calvin. And then we'll put down that research bench too. And they'll be able to generate research points for us. They might not work right away. Sometimes they just sit around till the next day when they're new hired. So I don't know if that's just a glitch with the demo or if it's intended. But one of these folks should be able to work over here. We can assign people to work here too. I think there's a way to do that. If we click on their names. Let's see. Alexander has the 1. Elias has the 1 as well. Oh, 20 per day. Let's change his job to design new items. And we can also tell people to work at whatever, but I think generally they just are assigned to do blacksmithing. Because that's pretty much what we're going to be doing the whole time. Alright, we got the 7 tankards. Another small order there. I have to complete the current order, okay. Oh, I needed to click the accept button. Alright, back to the order up here then. Beautiful. So we'll do the smelting and we'll do the shop. I think we'll do the smelting first. We're going to need more materials if we're going to, you know, sell product. I want a little office for ourselves. We should be able to build an office, sit down at a desk, and kind of just chill while everybody else is doing the work. You know what I mean? Middle management, right? Okay, let's hire another person for design if we can. We have an assistant there to carry, but let's do blacksmith for design. We have 1 here for Neil. We'll let Neil do that. Also, every time we hire somebody, the price of their hiring fee goes up, and then, of course, as they are more skilled, their basically weekly wage or daily wage will go up, yeah. And that always goes up. Okay, Neil, we're going to get you on to designing new stuff. We got other people checking the map for requests, which means we can get more jobs while they're on downtime. Okay, another tankard, couple tankards ready to go. Should hire another assistant. That's where our slowdown is. I thought she could carry more than one item, but it's all good. It would be nice if our character didn't have to lug it out in a sack. It'd be kind of cool if they, well, had a mini cart or something to bring it out to this larger one. This looks like it's for horses, but maybe a person could carry that. I don't know. All right, job done. Okay, we need one more to do smelting, so let's do one that seems a little smaller. We'll do this job here. Okay, so one more job to go. Everybody's on their feet. Got our carpenter working. Blacksmith's working. Very nice. Let's look around the town while we wait. Pretty good designed town. It kind of reminds me of Hydroneer with how the buildings in that game look, and also the color palette and a few other things with the kind of the town layout. How it looks a little weird and wacky, but I do like it. Also, I don't know, medieval time iron pipes everywhere. Was that a thing? Seems like they would just build cesspools and then dump everything in the river. You know how it was. All right, things are working. Are we all done? No, we got one more. Got Godiva over here working the woodwork. Working the old carpentry bench. Oh, look at that. 2 more items to go. And that'll be 3 in total. Alright, what time is it? 10 p.m.? I'm not even sure when closing time is. Closing time. Now, can I sit down on the bench? That'd be nice. I'll just stand over here in the corner. A little wallflower. Alright, 2 more to go over there. Let's speed up time. We don't have all day. Alright, 1 more to go, and then that job is done, and then we start smelting. Job done. Alright, our town's inn is bustling with patrons and is in dire need of new utensils. That is a different one. There we go. We need your help. Royal kitchens are running short on knives. If you can provide these, our royal mason will teach you an important skill. He'll show you how to build a smelter. Waiting for your support, Steward Wilmot King's Castle. So we need 10 knives. That is a lot of Ginsu, baby. Ginsu, Ginsu, Ginsu. Look it up. You'll be amazed. Okay, that is, yeah, quite a bit of knives. That lady's going to be busy. So should we hire a new assistant? That seems to be quite a bottleneck. Oh, no one new to hire, I think. Oh, no, there is. Let's see. Walking speed and bake. Here's our 2. There's our 1, 2 there. Can't hire more staff because there's not enough benches for all of them. Oh, okay. We might have a limit, too. Oh, and they're all protesting now. They all don't want to work because it's, what do they say? Midnight? Yeah, okay, then. They want to have the night off. Well, we'll see you at 7 a.m. There we go. Love this music, by the way. Great job in medieval music lately for a lot of these games. I recently played Kingdom Come Deliverance for the first time on the channel as well. I know. But the second game's coming out. The first game, I mean, just astounding. I mean, there's, some jank and some glitches with the first game even now, but how good that game's music is, voice acting, world, and delivery, who cares? Like, the combat and all that stuff is so fun, and so it's great that I went from Manor Lords to Kingdom Come Deliverance to now playing a little bit of this. And we'll be playing some other medieval blacksmithing games on the channel too. There seems to be quite a few coming out, so hopefully we get to do more where we get to manage and or make things ourselves. Some of them are very cool where you get to pick some of the same things we're seeing here, like knives and weapons and swords, but then we actually get to make them ourselves in like first person, which is really cool. All right, we're gonna hire a new person here, and this job's almost done. We needed, we need somebody else with a big bag, and I think we're gonna have to make it mandatory where we have only, people who can actually carry 2. Okay, now we can smelt ores. So we're about to unlock more workers, and we're about to unlock the shop. But we need a little bit of cash to pay these guys, so let's get started with the tankards. And hopefully we have no more slowdowns. So we still have 119 metal. I think each project takes 1. So whether we're making a knife or a mace, it's still 1. And we got multiple people just working whenever. Don't have any smelters for crafting ingots. No, we do not. We could build one. See if we can do that. Oh, yep, we need cash. So money is important now. And the root of all evil. Actually, I'd say that's probably EA. But, you know. Or Comcast. Yeah, probably both. Imagine those two teaming up with Disney. God. Trifecta. Alright. Lots of research coming through. Once we unlock new stuff through research, too, we'll get new quests for it. And that'll make us some money. Some good money, y'all. Okay, let's make something with more wood. Well, wait a minute. What's the cash? 280 or 370? We'll go for that, even though it's a lot more on our metal expense. So maybe we could have 2 blacksmiths to each furnace, because one will be smelting and the other will be kind of delivering. But I do want those generation points. We got 40 per day now that we're generating. We're up to 37. I think we may have started with a few. They're telling us about new hire options coming in. Great to see how quickly things are getting delivered. And that'll be the last one. Perfect. Wish there was a little audible sound bite or something whenever you completed that. Okay, we'll do the shop a little bit later. I want the cash, though. Because we're going to need that for new equipment and for new hires and for daily wages. So now we can build the smelter, which can definitely be put kind of in the same area. There we go. Alright. Now, I want to, as soon as we have some cash, to make a nice little employee room and make everything look all nice. But, of course, as we're going fast in purposes of the demo in today's video, we're kind of just speeding through just the options of the game. And I think this is definitely one I want to do somewhat of a full playthrough on. The game that this developer made before was called Tavern Master as well. And that was one I thought was pretty neat on the channel, building a tavern kind of in the same format, preparing drinks and brewing things. And having tons of guests, and even having to take care of, I think, some of them who would want to stay. Like a hotel, basically. Okay, we've got ourselves 3 contracts. $4.90 for that one. We're going to have to start taking some orders here. At our shop. So we'll make more money by selling. We'll have more throughput. People will come to us rather than us going to them. We're getting a little low on some of that stuff, though. There are no assistants to use the smelters. Okay, let's see if we can assign somebody. Can we get anybody to do that? Craft for racks. And we can design our shop shortly. Go back to our normal speed. We may need to hire somebody for smelting. Metalworking, carpentry, design. Maybe an assistant for that. Walk speed, bag size. Okay. Well, they're not going to work now because it's the end of the day. Alright, so there's our carrier. Let's see. Craft for map request, craft for racks. Design new items. Don't want to do those yet. Alright, we could get more workers, but we're going to wait on that. Start a new day so we can work on that shop. Getting a little low on metal at only 98. Almost wiped out. Oh, she's just got to deliver those, so we'll just take a moment. Wow, look at that trooper. There we go. 2 out of 2. Now we can start doing the shop. So we can, the little stand at the bottom with the red little tarp on it, or I guess the little fancy rug, is a cashier station, so someone will come in, pick out what they want from the racks, and then buy it from there. But we're kind of like a wholesaler. We'll have somebody continuously making knives or helmets or goblets or whatever, and then continuously filling up the racks to where customers will come in and maybe make a purchase. And here's some other things that we can do here, and available in the full version. So we got cooking, a cave cauldron, more hiring, cave drinks, get people on mining for us, which will be nice. And I believe there's a way to mine around here somewhere. We have to find that shortly. But anyway, let's do another job. Keep that cash flowing. Keep that cash flowing going. We got 280 here. Ah, here's the mining quest. There should be a way to do it around here somewhere. We're currently in need of sturdy axes and tankards. Oh, they need 10 tomahawks and 5 tankards. There we go. And we'll get an ore crate used to store ores anywhere in the workshop. So, yeah, we can buy ore and smelt it, but what we really want to do is mine it ourselves too. So there should be a another storage block here for that. And we'll make this a little bit bigger soon. That's what we're missing. Okay. Then we can assign that to iron, copper, silver, or gold. And then we can also assign different sizes too. So we're going to be making a lot of that shortly. So we need 10 axes and 5 tankards. That's a big order. It's a hefty order. Could do another new hire. Make sure we got another blacksmith moving. We'll hire that one. Hildebolt. Shouldn't be any lines of these furnaces then. There should always be, just if there is a line short, they should be able to work on this one. Time to lean, time to clean. Helmet's not a chair. Let's get a hand in. Wind sprints on the hill. Let's go. Great to see so many people. Wow, we can pump out orders quickly. Great to see so many people moving real fast. Alright, now we got our ore crate. So these crates are used to store ores closer to smelters. So assistants don't have to walk a long path to the warehouse to fetch ore. Right. And then we can start on mining shortly. Well, we can now process all that ore, which feels good, man. Feels good. Alright, let's load on down then. We should be able to move this then. And we should be able to buy our little thing at 250. Actually, we don't really need this. We got plenty of room. Like, is there a way to sell? Yeah, let's sell that. And we'll buy the new little bin. Now, again, it's a little expensive to expand our store. So we'll get to that shortly. We're going to go iron ore. Okay, so we need assistants ordered to put ores inside of some ore crates, and then assistants to use smelters. So, but we got to be actually pulling those things through. So we have buildings set up that we're not yet using. That's all right. Or building stations, workshops. Right, 540 for this one. Let's go. Let's make that money. See if we can do that before night. Got people working on the wood section. Very nice. People pumping out that research. Let's go. Now, what can we research here other than tools? We can sort by what's locked. And we can learn iron ingots, which we've already got. Iron ingot 2. So some of that will be needed for some of the larger projects. So bigger ingots will be needed for bigger projects. For now, it's all just a 1-to-1. Do another project here. Looking good. Okay, who else can we hire? Oh, we can get a cashier too. We'll need somebody to do that, but we'll have to wait a second. Gonna need to get a little bit more cash before we go down that. 490. Wow, 1,000 for this one. Oh, that's a lot, but that's for a lot of wood. That's a big job right there. That'll get us all the money we need. And unfortunately, our people won't be able to finish that. Oh, look at the conga line. Well, let's buy another crafting bench. There we go. Sounds like somebody trying to do a cold start on a Chevy Big Black in like 1987. Right before they go out to the job at the snowplow. Not that I'd know. Now maybe we can make a Chevy Big Block in the game. You think that'll be a DLC? Make a twin turbo? Alright. End of another day. Ooh, big wages they're paid. Big wages. Alright, things are still working great. Love the fact that we're making a ton of research. It's a pretty well-needed expense. We're going to need, I think, even more research. Like, we're going to have to make a research department. I mean, that's something I didn't even consider is, yeah, we're going to make shops and rooms to smelt and separate everything later, which will look really nice when it's all separate, but this is cool. Bum, 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 bum. All right, everybody got a hand in already? Beautiful. Big money. Big money. Like we're shopping Menards. We're saving that big money. Well, these are both kind of the same. Alright, who else can we hire? Oh, wait a minute. We got to actually do some skill point upgrades. I had forgotten that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our people who are on design. That's right. And then people who are on crafting, we can get them on better metalworking. Beautiful. And we could always switch them around too. Kind of neat. You could have somebody doing research all the time. They'll level up and then you could have them become a master blacksmith then if they've got enough upgrade points. They can always switch their job. But it always seems like if you put somebody on a job, you might want to just keep them on that job the whole time. It just makes better sense. Another job complete. And another one to take. Let's do that. So this is where we're going to need to start doing the store. We're going to wipe out jobs on the daily, but it is a good idea to do both. I mean, you want to be able to continuously empty your, you want to have all these ingots become a product and then be out on this cart. This is where we're making the money, is always having somebody loading up that cart. Or being sold in the shop. So long as the shelves are full and the carts are rolling, then that's good. But we also want the shelves not to be full because people are buying our stuff so quickly. You know what I mean. We do have another upgrade. Calvin, let's put you on metalworking as well. Should put him on woodworking like in the forest. Okay, we may as well do this one too. We need to unlock butcher knives. I don't know if we have that. Oh, yeah, so we need to unlock that. So butcher knives, where are those? That would be under utensils maybe. Butcher knife. Kitchen knife here. Butcher knife there. Ooh, that was 25 points. That was a spendy boy. 102 is all we got left. Now, I wonder if we can finish this before the end of the day. I don't think so. 8 p.m. And I do want to spend some of our money to keep making some more, I want to make our blacksmith shop a little bit bigger. Let's build some walls, baby. Now, I think it's best to make, like, the largest type of blacksmith shop we can. But I don't want it to look so... I feel like I'm going to have to do this the ugly industrial way first, of just a giant square, a profitable square of capitalism, and then just try to make it look nice afterwards. Because everything costs money to kind of lay out. Like even buying rugs, even buying the walls and stuff costs us just a little bit. Okay, it's a constant thing that we're going to have to worry about. But we got to have that money to make money. We're not done yet. Hold your horses. Okay, so let's add a couple of changes to our business here. And we can add a new door too, but since this is kind of dormant, the mining thing I just haven't gotten around to yet. We're going to go ahead and start doing some things like this. So let's add an anvil to each of these. I think what we'll do is we'll put the ingots there, that there. Actually, we'll put this down one more. We're going to get one more furnace in. They are very expensive, but super important to do a combo. And we just got to remove any sort of barrier to our throughput. There we go. Now this third one, eventually we can convert to being for the actual store. So we want to have one person full-time working on putting things on our shelves. And we'll get to that shortly. But just imagine that we would build a room here with shelves and racks in it. And then, of course, customers would come in there. And then we could make a little door that would, you know, kind of be for the assistants to go and stack the things on the shelves and act as kind of like an employees-only threshold or door to the other side. Break on through. Hey, there we go. Another day is done. All right, that contract's almost done. And there it is. Job done. Hire more skillful workers. Smelting 2 allows you to smelt ingots into bigger ingots. Right. That would take us 3 and 20. Oh, that would only unlock that for us. Metal scoops times 20. We'd have to unlock that. We don't have that yet. So now we got to make some money from the store. So let's do that. Now we'll try to design some stuff. But we are completely broke after my throughput upgrade. But that's all right. We can do some stuff here. Let's see if we can let a little bit of time pass. No more jobs. Everybody got fulfilled. Well, let's still accept the request. Let's invest the research first. So that is the metal scoop. We got employees to upgrade to. I see 2 there. As we are a blacksmith shop, we're going to keep upgrading people in blacksmithing. And then we're going to accept that job. And get everybody to work. Very nice. Okay. We're going to need to get that ore, then get people smelting shortly. Shortly. Let's look around the town. I thought we could actually see the mine from here. Oh, there's like a little lighthouse over there. Oh, this is a great setup. They can come right down here and then right to the little chest. That is beautiful. People are moving and shaking. I wish they would come from here and go up there. Don't know if we're going to have enough money to pay these folks without the... maybe we could take out a loan. But we have no angry customers. That's good. We've pleased everybody because there's nobody. But I think in the speed here, I don't want to paint myself into a corner, which we may have by making sure we have the store first. But again, without doing any sort of mining, we don't get ore for the ingots, and obviously this will all run out eventually. But I could only imagine in the game that there'll be way more requests from people all over the kingdom in the future to unlock more stuff. There we go. We can now do bigger ingots. Butcher knives for 1,300. Anything made out of wood. These are huge contracts. 1,300. Here we go. 1,500 for a 13, 7, and 6. Wow. All right, let's get everybody working on that. Thank you. You've completed all the content in this demo. I did not. Damn it. I did not. All right, we're getting cut off. We're getting cut off. But new types of metals, mines, more crafting process. Geez, and gold minting too. Oh, what? Actually, we should be able to mine because we built the whole smelter and stuff. There should be a way to do that. But, oh well. I guess we'd be hiring miners, and that's probably why we're being shut down. We were trying to hire miners. Oh well. Ah, cool. There's a lot of content here, so I had to speed through it, and I want to show you guys the shop and mining and, of course, some of the things that are not in the demo version of the game. But, I mean, that's just a glimpse at what there is, even in the demo for Blacksmith Masters. So make sure you go ahead and download it if it's still available on Steam. Of course, it was available during the Steam Next event, and I hope to see you all for more in the future. Thanks again for watching. This game looks cool. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to do a full playthrough when she drops into Early Access or 1.0 and cover all the updates. So subscribe and enjoy more medieval content on the channel. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.